Hello, hello. It is week 4 of ME250 and the fall 2018 semester. And if you didn't see the update on Blackboard, we're going to push back the CAD calendar just a week based on some feedback and performance of the prior quizzes. This week is just going to be a review of these weeks prior. We really want to make sure we have these general features of SolidWorks down before we go moving into the more advanced features. So this week is just going to be a review. We have another practice part up on Blackboard. This is going to be kind of an all-encompassing part based on what we've done so far. We've got the sketch tools, we've got basic extrusions, extruded cuts, revolves, revolved cuts, and some of the more advanced sketch tools. And as always, you can find this practice part PDF up on Blackboard, and I'm going to go ahead and go along and create this part along with you guys. So to start, I'm going to make a new part, and we're going to have our units as MMGS. So File, New, Part, and default for me is millimeter gram second. So to start, I'm going to make this hexagon up on the top plane right here, and I'm going to make it 100. So we'll go sketch, top plane, we're going to choose the polygon tool, it's going to be 6, and we're going to have the circle inscribed. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this sketched. I'm going to start to define it, I'm going to make this line horizontal, I'm going to make this inscribed circle to be 100. So we're fully defined now. I'm going to go ahead and extrude it up 75 millimeters. And we know that from these dimensions right here, 100 and 75. And then I'm going to move on to this revolved cut right here. And based on this CAD drawing, or this engineering drawing right here, we know this is the front plane, or the front view, top view, and the right view. So to make these this cut, I'm going to go ahead and draw these on the right plane. And to do that, I'm just going to start drawing this general triangular shape, and then I'm going to start to dimension it. So I'm going to choose this right plane, and I'm going to start to sketch on that plane. So I'm going to just start drawing this little triangular shape, and then we'll start to dimension it. So I know it goes down, and then we're going to have this open top part to close it off. So this is 15 and then 25. Go ahead and dimension those. From here to here, 15. Then from here to here is going to be 25. So 15, 25, and then it's going to be 20 from this top line to this point down here. That'll be 20. So we'll dimension that from here to here to be 20. And then we have this dimension right here from here to here to be 10. Here to here to be 10. And the last thing we got to do is add this little curve or this arc right here. To do that, I'm going to use this 3-point arc tool. Well, the idea was to use this in quiz 2, but a lot of people missed it. So here's an introduction to the 3-point arc tool. Choose its starting point, its ending point, and then we'll click and define its radius. But we're just going to get it close, and then we'll define its radius with the Smart Dimension tool. And we know it's 15 from the drawing right here. And now to use the Revolve Cut Tool, we know we're going to need a center line. So I'm going to go ahead and add that right here. And then we're going to go to Features, Revolved Cut. And we're going to revolve cut around 360 degrees to make that feature. The next thing we got to do is make this revolve feature rather than revolve cut. We're just going to use the revolve feature to add these features right here. So I'm going to stay on the right plane. I'm going to go ahead and sketch, go normal to it. I'm just going to draw this outline right here. So we'll have just what looks to be a half of a rectangle. Get that dimensioned. So it's going to be 25 up and down for these horizontal lines. 25 and then 25 from the top to top for these horizontal lines right here. That's also 25. And then 25 from this, or 55 from the midpoint or this center line that I'm about to draw to the end line right here. But I don't have the center line. I'm going to need to add that right now for the revolve. But I'm still able to dimension it to this face right here. So I've got everything fully defined. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Revolve Boss Base tool. We're going to revolve it around 360 degrees. And we know that from looking at the top right here, we can see it goes 360 degrees around. So now that we've got that, our part's starting to look complete. The only thing we're missing is the material and then this slot cut all the way through. And we know it's cut all the way through from these sketches right here. We can see these hidden lines showing it's cut all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and do a sketch, and I'm going to draw on this face right here. I'm going to go normal to it. Then I'm going to draw a slot. I'm going to use the center point straight slot. Just going to get this started out, and then we'll dimension it, and then we have it to be 15 and a radius of 5. So 15, and then this radius is going to be 5. And we're fully defined. We're ready to cut, and we're going to cut 75 or through all. And there we have it. We have this slot cut all the way through. Last thing we need to do is set this material to be cast carbon steel. We should all know how to do that. We're in steel, and then we're cast carbon steel. And now to check this part, we're going to compare the masses, 458559. Evaluate mass properties, 458559. So this part is kind of an all-encompassing of what we've done to this point. It isn't exactly a real thing like the stop sign, but it's going to use all the features and tools that we've used up to this point and should be a good review of what we've done in the first few weeks. All right, thanks guys.